what are you up to, Paul?
Fucking hey, couldn't you warn me when you're fucking recording?
That was my what was he up to?
God damn it. Well, I'm taking this here fucking junk 3.8 liter V6 engine that I'm never going to use off the stand so I can put a real engine on.
Yes, we have a real engine going on to the freaking RX-7. We'll show you that when we pull it in. We're not going to do anything yet, but I will say in this video here, you will know what is going in there, and you will be surprised, but not really.
I mean, I'm more surprised than you fucks will be.
I think I convinced him to do something that he didn't want to do, but he's going to do anyway now.
Ease and convenience.
Yes.
That and I don't have to source anything.
It's already here.
Exactly. Because irony, there's two of them.
That might be a hint enough for you guys. But we're gonna have to go and that's that there. We'll go ahead and pull this off, put new motor on, and explain to you guys what's going on. And also, we figured out some stuff with the suspension on the RX. We'll explain that today. And
Give you guys a bit of a insight and a story as to why we're even doing this in the first place.
yes. So join us then, because I didn't realize that this battery is almost dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, what fuels for
You almost said our old name, didn't you?
Yup.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'm not the only self-funded dumbass.
Tim Hortons, what fuels MP7 Flight Crew every day of the week that we can. Except for me, and it sucks, because I don't have one in fucking Peru, Indiana. Give me a fucking Tim Hortons, Peru, Indiana. Miami County, Ohio has one. Why don't we have one?
Oh, sorry, dude. We have like 6 in the county.
See? It's not that hard. We just need one. Ouch. Spinny motor. Okay, hold on. The other one's nowhere near that hard. Just don't like that at all. Push on the tractor itself. Push on the lawnmower. He's getting stuck on the left side. just to get that fucking motor in here. And now we gotta do that again.
The 350.
But now we have an engine hoist to put.
The other one ain't gonna be anywhere near as bad.
The other's the bigger one.
Doesn't matter. Half the shit's tore off it.
True.
And it doesn't have oil in it still.
Okay, so spin this around, lift that motor up, pull tractor out, lawnmower out.
Yep.
Put that motor on the engine stand, and go from there.
Yep.
All right. We're supposed to be talking about the motor. Where the fuck is he?
He's working.
Working where?
Here.
Oh.
Trying to figure out my power steering rack, because that's going to be an issue now.
Yes, it is going to be an issue now.
Especially since there's 2 more cylinders on this motor than what we were going to put in.
Yes. I'm going to switch to this other side, by the way. That way it's easier to edit.
So, what we have here is a grandiose thing.
Originally, the motor that was going to go in the Mustang.
Yes, so 302 Windsor V8 out of a truck
Yes.
was going to go in the Mustang. We actually sold it to him. We got a
Yes.
better idea.
Yes.
Because I was sitting here scratching my head like, how am I going to get a 4.2 truck motor? It's not going to make the amount of power I want. Later games, I'm going to have to get a different engine. Da-da-da. And we were all sitting around this piece of junk Essex, which I have hiding off camera now because it's a piece of crap and it's going to the scrapper.
Literally right behind the camera.
Literally. And we're sitting here going, why don't I just throw the 351 in it? And he went, 351? That's right, we have 2 V8 motors.
Exactly.
I want the one with more power. Can we trade? Fuck yes, we can.
And technically, Jay's the one that owns the 351, but now we already did a shake on it, but we'll go ahead and do it on camera, that way everybody else notices. This is for 302 to 351. You are now the proud owner of a 302. I am the proud owner of a 351.
And I'm the only one who gets benefits because we could throw this in the sport track, but instead it's going in this car.
Yes.
Why would we do that? We can just throw it. I mean,
If you're going to stand over here, everything's offset to this side, so it makes it easy.
you come down to it, they put 5.0s in Explorers for days. You can pick up one for like $400.
And this bolts directly to the Mustang's automatic transmission that we pulled out the
R70W.
that one.
Yeah.
Which means I have to get a transmission controller. But it's fine because I want a wide band gear ratio for it anyway.
Exactly.
So-
Because somebody decided to get rid of the AOD that was originally behind the vehicles.
Because we were dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy that came and got the 460 off of us that one day that we were scrambling, and I'm pretty sure we actually went through that video of us doing that because it was in the bed of the old Dodge.
Yeah, we did explain stuff on that.
Which we
so
did
that's
explain
out
on
there.
I
So-
threw him the AOD in stupidity, thinking,
We're never
we're
gonna
never
use
going to
it.
need this thing.
Yep, we're never going to need it. And the C6 is a more valuable transmission to get rid of because a lot of drag guys will pay a couple $100 to have a C6.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So we went, we'll keep the C6. Yeah, we can get more money out of that. Now we're going to have to sell the mother so I can actually get
the
a
shift
controller for the 4R70.
And the shift kit for the 4R70.
Nah, for
no,
now.
we don't actually need to do the shift kit.
Okay.
Because it'll hold up to 500 foot-pounds of torque. And he's not going really any turbo or super
Right now, this engine's going to be left pretty much bone stock. So what we're going to end up doing with it today,
Pulling the heads off of it to make sure everything's good on it.
pull
That's
the intakes,
it.
the heads, the distributor, which means we're going to have to retime it again.
I didn't finish retiming it the last time anyway.
I know.
Okay, so
we
you
got
need to
we
retime
got
it anyway.
we got to figure out the timing on it.
To give a
anyway,
little
so-
bit of a context, this 302 is an oddity because it was supposedly out of a Mercury Grand Marquis, but according to the block code, it was out of an F-150,
And it's also single piece rear main seal.
which doesn't make any sense because the block code, according to this, had a two-piece.
But I could be wrong. But we could be wrong. I mean, I'm a Mopar head. I'm used to two-piece rear main, so maybe I'm just fucking nuts for thinking that it's A Ford.
I did
should
find
have
out,
two
according to the
pieces,
engine block, though, that this is one of the ones that was made in early 1980, before the crap redesign, apparently. Everyone's telling me to use it, so that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to use it. It's going to go into the RX-7. And we're also going to explain some of the idea we have here shortly on the RX-7 itself, probably in another separate, smaller video to explain what we're actually going to be doing and what parts we have gotten, especially since we literally have the entire front end of the one driver's side of the RX-7, from the lower control arm all the way up to the top with the strut assembly.
Yep, and I did everything properly there. I didn't cut any brake lines. I didn't cut any bolts off. Everything unbolted real nice.
Yeah.
So
If we
later on down
absolutely
the road,
had to, we could
if
just
I
throw
need
it
it,
back in the car.
if I need to, I can just throw that thing back in the car and it'll be set to go.
Yep. It won't have the wheel travel or ride height that we will have already.
Right.
Well,
but
After
where do
we're
we-
done. But yes. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
Take this leveler piece, this expensive leveler piece off, and start unbolting shit.
We're glad that he got this a couple of years ago, because
We've put a lot of
damn,
use
it's
to
been
it.
useful.
Exactly. Very much useful. So I'm gonna get out of the way, and I'm gonna let you guys do your thing.
Tampering with.
You might want at least a short extension,
For what?
so you can get past the valves. Oh, never mind.
You wanna do a
That
Matco
works.
plug?
Huh?
Do a Matco plug.
These aren't Matcos, these are Macs. There's a difference.
They're technically DeWalt's.
And they're freaking fantastic.
Now,
Shout out to the big red and yellow machines that we use every time you see us in one of these projects.
now the ones that crap on.
Where the hell do we have a crap on?
Right
Little
there.
one. Little red.
Oh. Eh.
The one that didn't have enough balls.
It's not like that.
Oh, these do look like they might be TTYs.
Torque to yield.
Yep.
I told you they were.
I figured as much myself.
Not a lot of Ford products used TTYs back in that era. That's why I was kind of... Yeah, those are definitely TTYs. That's very unusual.
I told you, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to my Fords. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to get something to pop off there.
Hold
I
on.
got all the fucking bolts out.
You got a rubber mallet?
No, I don't have a rubber mallet. Why do you think I haven't gone and retrieved one yet?
Got a dead blow?
Again.
Two things I literally have in my truck,
Yeah, but that's in your truck.
which is in Indiana. Another reason why I'm pissed that my fucking truck's not in here.
Yeah, because that had some essential tools we needed.
Did I forget a bolt?
See what?
Did I forget a bolt? 10 bolts in these heads, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a 10 bolt.
No, you didn't forget a bolt.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
these are
go ahead and
TTYs.
try and pull this head off and do a mild port job at the same time. Are we sure I didn't forget a bolt?
Yes, they're a 10 bolt. There is nothing holding that head on, man. I swear to you.
Well, I'll know when I fall on my ass and it falls on my feet.
At least you got steel toe shoes.
And there goes the head. Well, that's done. You good?
We're starting to get a little bit of
Rusty old deal.
contact weld.
You good?
Oh, I just busted myself in the mouth.
Let me look.
I don't know if it's my tooth or my lip bleeding. I think it's my lip.
Neither. You're not bleeding.
I bled for a fucking second. I can tell you this, I can taste it.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Are these pins?
Here, hold on. Hold on to that thing really good though.
Hold on to the head. You're popped
There
out.
it goes.
That's what we should have done to begin with.
Yeah. It's
It is
alright.
thin.
Yeah, it's doweled.
Thought as much.
Still should not have popped off that fucking heart.
Unless they use silicone on it, on the head, on the.
Ooh.
Yep.
That gasket came off in 2 or 3 pieces.
Yep, we got a bit of water in it.
Yeah, it's alright.
Fuck.
You want to put some oil on that and rotate it?
Mm-hmm.
See what the rest of the
Let me-
cylinder looks like?
Let me look at this. Get a view on these. This is why we took it apart, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's the worst one.
I know, that's why I'm going to that side.
It's been sitting for a while.
Ho!
Yeah, that one's got water floating in it.
Yeah. It's alright though.
Alright.
Yep. We'll put some oil in it, rotate it around, and see what's going on.
Well, the cross hatching is still here.
Good.
Hey Jay, we have some used transflute.
I wouldn't do that.
I know.
That shit's got antifreeze in it.
I know, that was a joke, but whatever. Okay, so Mac it is.
That's not good. I didn't see any water come out of the oil.
Neither did I. Is it moving?
No.
Should be rotating.
That's crank. I just cranked the crank pulley bolt.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that's not good, Jay.
Alright. Give me the breaker bar, see if the fucking gorilla can do it.
Once we get it started, it should be easier.
Yeah. We just gotta get it to break loose on the rust. But
And you were going a different way than
Which way does this need to go?
I don't know.
you're gonna have to work it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a giant mess with it.
This is totally the way to the engine. It should not be rotated.
Probably.
Yeah, these are supposed to rotate clockwise. Oh, it rotates pretty easy now.
Okay,
Alright.
awesome. We got it broke away then.
And now we need to put the oil in there. As they go down, at the bottom of their stroke, put the oil in it.
Okay.
and then have it go all the way up.
There's the bottom. Cylinder 3 should be next.
Cylinder. Yep.
Cylinder 4, cylinder 2.
And switch over to the other side.
Yeah, this turns. You can even try it yourself, Kevin. It turns real easy now.
You're good. I'm just trying to get into a good spot where everybody can see you guys turning it. You keep shifting on me
Whoops.
from where you're standing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you gotta move and accommodate for me too, so.
Yep. Let's see. Cross hatching looks okay.
All
We're getting a little dirt. We're getting a little dirt at the top of the cylinders, so we may have to
Hold on.
wipe those out. That's nothing unusual. And before we put the heads back on, we're gonna put cylinder 1 at TDC, top dead center.
Yeah.
That way, we know that this is timed correctly.
Well, we won't know
Before
until we
starting
get the
it.
heads back on it.
But that's always the passenger side front cylinder. That's cylinder 1 on a Ford. So you're gonna have to do these too on this side.
Yeah, I know.
So
Good.
So we were coming across that snag, and I figured out what it was. This ring in cylinder 4 was gummed up, and you can see all the crap that came off of it. Well, it got stuck to it, and there was a little bit of rust that it was catching on. But now it moves freely as can be here. And I can't. Most people don't check these things by rotating it one-handed. And I'm hardly putting any pressure on it. So the block itself is going to work out for us. We're going to have to clean up a lot of the carbon that's sitting up in the pistons. You can see that
These
there's
are
a
flat
ton of it. These are flat tappet. I was afraid of that, but we can put a roller. We can put a roller set in a flat tappet.
For now, we'll leave flat tappets on it.
And if we just leave it how it is, clean it up,
So,
ship it out.
we've actually got a really good block here.
Yeah, once we get everything cleaned up a little bit more, get all the surfaces cleaned back up.
Now, I didn't notice the pump running, but
Here.
You're not gonna be able to tell.
you're not going to be able to tell.
No.
We can't possibly spin this up to a high enough RPM anyways, but there is some gunk. You put in the put number 4 back up to the top, please. Okay, that's D2 for that one, yeah. For 4, yeah. Yeah, you could tell that this thing blew a head gasket though. You could tell that the thing blew a head gasket because it's cored the exhaust valve.
Yeah, everything's gonna need cleaned up.
Yeah, there's definitely some moisture in this. So it's a good thing we pulled that apart. I didn't pull the heads off themselves. I simply pulled the exhaust off. But
Aren't you glad I suggested to pull the heads off?
well, we figured we all figured we were gonna have to
Yeah.
after thinking about it.
Yeah. We'll see if you can find the gas.
I can actually see a little bit of coolant in that.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Gasket scraper.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
So are we just gonna go ahead and clean this one up and go from there?
Yep. Okay. We'll put the heads back on it.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and shut this off, and the next time we see it will be something else.
Locking it up, probably.
Oh, Jay, do you know where the fucking mount for the GoPro was?
No.
Okay.
I do not remember.
Okay. It's probably still with that fucking tripod,
Wherever that went.
right?
Somewhere.
Should we have gotten the foamy version?
Oh.
Gotta let it sit anyway.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Did the GoPro fall down?
I don't.
Where was it?
It was on top of the intake.
Yeah, it's right here.
Ah, okay. I
Fell.
didn't see it.
Fell in a good spot.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw it by you where it's not gonna so easily fall off.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. I don't know what the hell happened to it.
Okay.
It's on.
Shout out to a good friend of mine. You can delete this afterwards, but this is what I gotta do.
Ah.
I gotta bounce.
Freaking ruse! Oh yeah, I remember. So should be key should still be in the sport track. My wallet should also still be in there. You thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
I'm thinking you should go get us Tim Hortons.
Do you want Tim Hortons?
I mean, I kind of want Timmy's.
Do you want Timmy's or not? Because you're getting the option of getting 2 drinks there while you're there getting us drinks.
I'd rather one of you roll with me. I thought I'd go into Timmy's by myself. You should not trust me with you and your with just myself in your wallet at Timmy's. I may come back with half the store.
You act as if I would complain. Just remember. Hold on. That's the budget we have, and we still have to pay your insurance. Keep that in mind.
Would one of you still roll with me?
Yeah, sure, Tofu will.
Could I have a couple smokes from you then?
You gonna put 2 coats on it?
Yeah, probably. No, we don't.
I almost gotta wonder though. You
Now
almost
we
have
wait
to
on
wonder.
Pete to dry.
Does that standard go by the car itself, or does that go by the engine in it?
The car that the engine originally came in.
Oh, well.
If that's the case, then that's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
That blocks an 80.
It goes off of that, and if the
Yes. Yes.
the red and gray is gonna go good.
Yes. Fuck. Somebody run me back to O'Reilly. I need to get black.
For what?
The valve covers. No. I can't have a gray engine block.
Why?
Because I'm going to have a red intake and valve covers.
Okay. Why can't you have gray?
Think about it.
That's Mopar colors.
No. No.
No, that's Chevy colors.
No. No, 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 and no. There's a bigger problem at hand here.
It ain't flat?
I don't know.
Damn, you racist. What do you got against gray engines?
The same thing I got asked about on my truck, which also happens to be red and gray. Think about it.
Oh, please. Yes, yes, people are totally going to mistake you for an Ohio State fan for having a gray engine, which most are, and having a red intake.
Yes.
You're from Ohio.
Fuck Ohio.
Then paint the damn thing blue and yellow.
I will.
Yeah, you know what? Just for this, I'm painting mine red and gray.
Good.
Just for this.
Yeah, but that's because you don't want to identify as a Hoosier.
Fuck that shit. The only good thing about Hoosier is Hoosier tires. And there is
Again, he
nothing
doesn't-
wrong with that. And the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah. Go brickyard. Can't do it, guys. I can't bring myself to get off my lazy ass and go get the correct color paint. So I guess I'm painting my engine Ohio State colors. This will get remedied when I pull this engine again.
Unless I weld the engine to the engine mounts. Which I will do.
That's okay. You forget. I also have somewhat of a knowledge of how to weld.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get you back tenfold.
You know what? Actually, no, Paul.
You do that, I will get you back tenfold.
Paul, how about this?
Okay?
How about this? If you paint your motor red and gray, I'll paint mine Michigan colors, blue and yellow.
Fine. You have a deal.
And I feel
This is gonna be so back-asswards.
Yep.
And I feel so I feel so ousted being a Seminoles fan.
Fuck you. You're even worse than him.
I gotta mention it just for the sake of rivalries. Because
Sports. Fuck sports.
yeah, pretty
This
much.
is a sport.
EA. It's in the game.
This is a sport.
A motor sport, it's different. We use cars to make our things go fast. We don't use our own body. We can be fat, out of shape, and everything else.
Technically, by NASCAR's rules, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Tony Stewart is fat.
Tony
After he
Stewart-
retired,
Yeah.
I mean, he's not getting the NASCAR paychecks no more. Nah, he's getting the Eldora paychecks.
Yeah, because he owns it.
I know, it's great.
You ruined
That's
it.
why we have the Rush Truck Center logo at Eldora, because we kind of sponsor his team.
Yeah, I know. You're on Clint Boyer's fucking
Car.
Car.
So fun fact, guys, I work for the place that does Clint Boyer's car. Well, one of the paint schemes. He has two.
I can't say anything.
Technically, you work for Idlease, but
Rush Truck Leasing.
yes.
It's still Rush Enterprises.
I mean, I can't say anything. I worked for the company that sponsored Danny Hamlin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you
you
work
did.
for FedEx.
You did.
Specifically FedEx Freight, which he did have a paint scheme in. It used to be before everything was made one
I
color.
kind of
because,
want to
yeah,
paint
we gotta-
this, but at the
we
same
gotta-
time, I'm not going to. I'm too lazy to fucking pull all this shit off.
Yeah.